What if everything you thought you knew about Jesus was just the beginning? Forget the religious debates and cultural arguments for a moment. Let me tell you about someone so extraordinary that 2,000 years later, we're still trying to understand what happened. Picture this: a man who could speak to a 5-year-old and a university professor using the exact same words, and both would walk away completely transformed. His stories weren't just nice tales about farmers and seeds. A simple farmer could understand his parable about soil conditions and know exactly what it meant for his own heart. A scholar could study those same words for decades and discover endless layers of meaning about human nature and transformation. How does anyone communicate with such precision that their words work perfectly across every educational level, every cultural background, every personality type? Jesus made more statements about his identity than he made moral demands. Most religious teachers focus on what you should do. Jesus focused relentlessly on who he claimed to be. "I am the bread of life," he said. Not, "Here's how to get bread." "I am the light of the world." Not, "Here's how to make light." "I am the way, the truth, and the life." Not, "Here are some directions." He wasn't offering techniques or he was offering himself. He wasn't pointing to a path. He claimed to be the path. What strikes anyone who reads his words carefully is the complete integration of his consciousness. No internal conflict, no uncertainty about his purpose, no gap between what he taught and who he claimed to be. He spoke with the authority of someone who knew exactly who he was and why he existed, which is remarkable when you consider that most humans spend their entire lives trying to figure out those basic questions. And he made it all intensely personal. Every story, every teaching, every interaction was designed to create individual, personal transformation. When the rich young ruler asked what he needed to do, Jesus didn't give him a generic answer. He looked into his specific situation and addressed his particular barrier to freedom. When the woman at the well tried to debate theology, Jesus bypassed the argument and spoke directly to her deepest need for acceptance and purpose. He seemed to see people exactly as they were and spoke to who they could become. This creates an unavoidable question. Was Jesus just another religious teacher sharing good ideas? Or was he exactly who he claimed to be? His own words won't let us make him smaller than his claims. He said he was the answer to every human need, the solution to every problem, the fulfillment of every longing. That's either the claim of someone completely deluded, or it's the most important truth ever spoken. For 2,000 years, people have tried to figure out what to do with Jesus. You can study his words, admire his teaching, respect his influence on history, but eventually you have to deal with his central claim, that he personally embodies what every human being is actually looking for. You don't have to figure it all out intellectually or resolve every question or clean up your life first. His invitation is remarkably simple. Come and see. Come and see if his words ring true in your experience. Come and see if his presence changes your reality. Come and see if the consciousness that claimed to be the source of life itself wants to speak directly into yours. Because here's what becomes clear when you really listen to what he said. Jesus wasn't interested in getting you to join something. He was interested in giving you someone, himself. And if he really is who he claimed to be, that changes everything. The question isn't whether you're good enough for Jesus. The question is whether you're curious enough to find out if he's real enough to transform your reality. What do you have to lose by finding out?